Good morning, friends. It's early. The sun is just starting to come up. It is about 8:15 in the morning. I am just putting in a few rows on this classic ribbed hat from Pearl Soho before I have to finish packing up to go to work. Yeah, it's Saturday, so that means I'm still working 9 to 5, but I drive to work typically on Saturdays, and just because the parking is really cheap, instead of paying like $11 a day, I only have to pay $2, which is nice. So yeah, when I drive, it doesn't take me that long to get over there. It takes me like 5 minutes to get over there, and when I walk, it's about 25 minutes. So yeah, normally I would already be gone by now. I'm enjoying the little luxury of being able to sit in the semi-darkness and knit for a little bit. Last night we went to see Ghostbusters, and it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I really love adventure movies, and the actors, the kid actors were so good. They were really, really good, and I loved the visual effects and the story and everything. It really harkened back to like OG Ghostbusters. It, like I was telling Ryan, it kind of felt like the 80s, but in better video quality and better picture quality. I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely, the minute that it's available on a streaming service, I'm going to probably be watching it like 4 more times. I really, really liked it. And what was really fun is I knew from other people, I had lots of friends and friends of friends and all that stuff who have connections to the movie itself, from being employed by the movie. And so I have been told that if you wait until the very, very end of the credits, you wait till the credits all completely end, then there's this like full extra scene in it that will set you up for something else. And it was really fun because the whole movie I was like, I knew that they filmed in the library somewhere. When did they film in the library? I remember, like, not when did they film in the library. I remember when they filmed in the library because I came in the morning after as they were cleaning up, and I had all of these like big cables everywhere and had to climb over stuff and everything. But I didn't know when it would happen in the movie, and it happens at the end of the credits. And I found it so funny because I know exactly where they filmed it, and I found it so funny because they didn't move any of the furniture from what I could see. They just like worked with the furniture as it was, and that made me giggle a little bit. So yeah, that was really fun. And then came home, and then I went to sleep fairly early, despite getting trapped in like a scrolling spiral. But yeah, today I am headed to work. This starts, this is going to be the last Saturday that I work for the library for the foreseeable future. Meaning that I'm not leaving the library, but something I haven't shared yet is that I interviewed for a new position within the organization I work for, and I ended up getting that position. So it kind of took me by surprise. I have been interviewing all year. I have gone through a lot in the last year between having COVID, mental health issues, some stress and stuff that happened at work, and there's been a lot of things compounded to things being really hard. And you know, resiliency, I hate that word, but it's like that's been a real key to surviving this year. And yeah, I've interviewed a lot and I've gotten rejected a lot, and it takes, you know, it takes a lot of strength, I think, to just keep moving forward. When you keep getting rejection after rejection after rejection, especially professionally, it's really easy to just give up, like really easy. And I don't know if it was a combination of having all of that time off when I had COVID, like the trauma around having COVID, and or a combination of like that, and then coming to terms with my own neurodivergence and understanding how I interpret things more and how I relate to things and how things affect me, and then also being on medication. I think all of that combined has given me a lot of strength to, when bad things happen, I feel them, I experience them, and then I'm much better at letting them go now. Before, I would fester on them for years and years, and now somehow I'm able to let them go. So when it comes to rejection, I've interviewed a lot over the last year, and I've gotten rejection after rejection after rejection. I think I got like 5 rejections this year. So I didn't have super high hopes when I interviewed for this permanent position. It's a librarian position. It's like it's a leadership team position. I didn't have high hopes, but I was just like, I don't know how this is going to go. This is out of my hands. I've done all I can do, and this is just the way that it's, whatever happens, happens. And I tried very hard not to fantasize about what could happen or what I wanted to happen or anything like that. It was more like I tried to be very, very present. And so when I got the call on Wednesday that's like, oh, hi, you know, we'd like to offer you the position. And I was just like, I was expecting you to say that we gave it to somebody else. So yeah, and it's happening fairly quick, but quick in a good way. I start my new role on January 2nd. So essentially right when I get back from vacation. So that means this week is my last week at my current job, my last week at the downtown Central Library, which I love, and my last week working with my coworkers who I love. And then it's off to Nova Scotia. And then when I come back, it's to a completely different start. And that's kind of really wacky to me. Like, yeah, it's pretty wacky. So yeah, today is a bit bittersweet. I know when I go into work, there's probably going to be things on my desk that there's probably going to be a bunch of emails. I deleted all of my work apps and stuff off of my phone because I was looking at them too much. So I know that there's going to be lots of emails waiting for me. It's going to be a whole lot of, you know, I know everybody's going to be coming up to me and talking to me about it and being like, oh no, like, we're sorry to see you go, but yay. And it's just like, I think I'm feeling mixed about the whole thing. And I could get weepy about it, is how mixed I'm feeling about it. But we're not going to get weepy because I got to go make a smoothie now. And yeah, but that's the context for today. I'm going to go to work, and then I need to finish the book that I'm reading. I'm going to do that at lunch probably. Decide on a new book to read. Work on this hat because I want to get this done so that I can cast on for another one. And I have this dumb idea to try to make hats for Ryan's parents for Christmas. And do you think I could get 2 hats done by Sunday. If I decide to make this hat not for Ryan, but for, you know, his dad, maybe. But I'm gonna knit. I'm gonna knit fast. I'm gonna knit like the wind. Knit like the wind. Okay. Yeah, and then Ryan is doing Zoom board games like he normally does on Saturday nights with friends of his that live in Montreal. And then I'm going to do some sewing, or more than likely I'm just going to do some knitting, I think. I'm just going to knit and watch Vlogmas videos, maybe watch some movies. We'll see. But enough chatting from me. Let's just get on with it. Let's rip this Band-Aid off. I have made a grave error in judgment in taking the route that I have decided to take right now. I thought I would be able to get over to pick up Ryan like super fast. Unfortunately, I forgot that Zoo Lights, which is like the big Christmas event that happens all through December and into the first bit of January at the Calgary Zoo, is happening. So I'm stuck in this epically long line of traffic as people are trying to get into the zoo parking lot. And why did I go this way? Why did I go this way? Anyway, this does give me a prime opportunity to check in with you for today. Yeah, this is my last Saturday working, and for the most part, it was really awesome. I mean, in general, it was really awesome. I had to only break up one fight. So that was, and it wasn't even really a fight. It was somebody who is a grown human having a very difficult time regulating their emotions, and was taking it out onto children, essentially. So that was fun. And I suppose I have a lot more of that in my future. We have the benefit at the current library that I'm at that we have a really massive security team that is like there in a heartbeat whenever you call them. Unfortunately, in the smaller community libraries and stuff, that is not the case necessarily. So yeah, all of those issues with irate people and stuff, the most senior person is usually the one to deal with them, and that most senior person is going to be me. Yippee. Anyway, that's okay. I am really excited to go get pad thai. Oh my god, I am so excited for pad thai. I ordered from our favorite Thai food place, and I'm not getting pad thai. Ryan is getting pad thai. I'm getting cashew chicken. That's my favorite one, and because it has like this sort of sweet, spicy, like tamarind sauce almost on it. It's very good. And but I get the cashew chicken tofu, so instead of chicken, it's fried tofu. I love those little fried tofu bits. It's like, I don't know, I can't make tofu like that. I love fried tofu.
tofu in general, but I like the pillowy ones. It's like eating a little cloud. They're so tasty. So yeah, he's going to be, we're going to go pick that up after I get him from work, if I can ever get out of this line of traffic. Oh my God. And then we're going home. He has board games with friends of his over Zoom, and then I'm going to knit. I'm going to knit, and I'm going to watch back-to-back Christmas movies, because that's what I feel like I need right now. I have a huge stack of rom-com books that came in from the library, and I think I'm going to share those with you tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a book-heavy episode, I think, because I'm excited about all of those books that I have. I just need to decide which ones I'm going to read first, and which ones I'm going to have as a physical book, or which ones do I want to try to find as an ebook, in terms of going traveling and stuff. Yeah, I did finish reading the Not Your Average Hot Guy. That was the rom-com that I had started a little while ago. I was in the process of reading, and I just finished it over lunch, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great book for anyone who like enjoys romantic comedies, but maybe isn't really that into the when it comes to contemporary romance, and with a lot of contemporary romance writers, oftentimes it tends to be pretty sexually explicit. This book was not that, so like necessarily. It was a little, but I honestly, there was only like maybe 3 scenes that were a little steamy, and then after that it was just basically action, and yeah, it was very entertaining to read. I really loved how fast-paced it was, and it definitely sets you up at the end for a sequel. It sets you up for a series of books, so I'm excited to read the next one. I really did enjoy it. I don't know what I want to read next. I have like the new Jasmine Guillory one, which is While We Were Dating, I think is what it's called. I have that. I have a couple of other rom-coms that are in the sort of fantasy realm, so that's kind of cool, and I just need to decide which one I want to read. And this is the problem when you work at a library and you have access to so many books and so many things. It's like, well, what do we read first? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm going to turn. Yay, I'm out of the line of traffic. Woohoo! Yeah, so, but I am excited to watch some movies on Netflix tonight. A couple of YouTubers and vloggers and stuff have been watching, that I'm watching, are also watching Christmas movies, and I think it was Mackenzie who's M to the Third, and if you're not watching her Vlogmas, go over and watch it, because she's awesome. And yeah, I think that she watched Single All the Way, and I thought, you know, it was Single All the Way, and when I heard her say it, I thought it was Jingle All the Way, and I'm like, that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm like, okay, no judgment. But no, it's Single All the Way, and it's on Netflix. So, and then somebody else I was watching, maybe it was Amy Beth of the Fat Squirrel, I think she watched it and said the same thing. So I'm excited to go and watch that. And yeah, it's starting to snow right now. Snow. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to decompressing after a long day, and you know, zoning out with my knitting and a good rom-com, and it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna check in with you later, skaters.